Hello and welcome. It's Rebecca, Empathic. So this is the August Reiki Healing Energy video. So for anyone that subscribes to the website, these videos are free to you. I will be posting this month on some of my socials just so people can see what it looks like, but also sending it to the subscribers who I really appreciate all that support. I am not someone who is very good at doing the salesy and marketing type things because it just doesn't resonate with me. I very much so love to be able to just connect with people, and if you're drawn to me and you feel like I can help you, great, and if not, that's okay. I don't take it personally, but I know sometimes it can be helpful to do promotions and push things out there. So as authentically as I can, I will do that. So this is just to give you a taste of what this can be. With these videos, I try to focus on an intention, whatever is coming to me. We're going to focus right now on confidence. So that solar plexus chakra, being able to let go of anxieties, being able to really allow yourself to embrace feeling comfortable within yourself, not worrying about every little thing, not worrying about expectations. And then the sacral chakra, and that passion and creativity. So with solar plexus, we've got the yellow, you see this candle up here. With sacral, we have the orange, which I have on my sign, and this candle over here. So the symbols that you see on these candles, those are the Reiki symbols for those chakras. So with that, we're going to cleanse the space a little bit. Right now, we have just started August. Today is August 2nd, I think. Yes, it is August 2nd. And so we are coming up on August 8th, which is called the Lionsgate portal. Now with that, a lot of times people think of manifesting, but they think of manifesting in terms of abundance, wealth, maybe even starting something. And that's great. That's wonderful. But I want to focus on, and this also is part of the metaphysical meetup that I do each month. This month's will be on August 17th, so a little bit after the portal, the 8/8 portal, but it'll still be in the spirit of Leo season and working on that confidence, working on just being yourself and embracing you. So I have some crystals here to go along with this because the heart chakra, I have said before, has to be involved in everything. So I did pull my pink Mangano calcite tower off of my shelf. Cool thing about Mangano calcite is that it is UV reactive. You can't see it that well in this light, but it is really cool. This, I want to represent the fact that you have to have that heart big and bright in any part of confidence that you are building. You have to come at things from a very authentic place and a place where you are healing the things that you've been through. We can't just push them down, because then your solar plexus chakra is still going to be unbalanced because you're going to feel that anxiety. You're going to feel out of alignment. And then the sacral chakra is going to have difficulties as well, because if you feel like you're just putting yourself out there and trying to act a certain way, and you have been through all this stuff or things have happened and it's not healed, you're going to be unbalanced, and that's going to come through. So this is about stepping into that Leo energy of confidence and strength. When we think of the strength card, there's a lion on that strength card, and not coming at it in a way that we are putting ourselves out there and, you listen to me or you join me or else, but putting ourselves out there in a way that we're like, I'm allowing myself to be a little vulnerable because I know that that's necessary for me to grow and to heal. But I'm also coming to you as somebody who is confident in myself, that I know this is part of my passion. This is what I want to do. So that's what that metaphysical meetup, August 17th, that's the third Sunday of the month at 6 p.m., 6 to 7. I'll put out more details on that soon. Will be about, and that's what this Reiki intention is going to be about today. So without further ado, the spray that I used, one of my friends, Pooh, she is an amazing medium reader, person in general. It's a Palo Santo, white sage, and frankincense spray that she had made quite a while back, but I still have it. A little bit goes a long way, and it is a cleansing spray just to kind of clear the environment before we start. I'm also going to pull out my tincture bells, and so we're going to have a little frequency sound. I got a little caught off guard because it did make a sound for a second. So let's go ahead and do that. Take a deep breath in. And just breathe deeply. Allow yourself to feel relaxed and comfortable. You can surround yourself with whatever makes you feel confident. There are certain stones that are associated with solar plexus chakra. My pyrite sphere came to me because when we think of pyrite, it is called fool's gold as well, but it's yellow. It's that solar plexus chakra, and the sphere, it looks like the sun. So remembering that part of this healing is bringing in that joy, bringing in that love. This is a golden healer, so that love of yourself. If you have not been able to feel like you love yourself, that's okay, but that's part of being able to move forward and feel confident. We've got some tiger eye. This is a raw piece, so sometimes people may be used to seeing the more tumbled pieces, but you can still see that sheen. So again, with these big cats, the lion and the tiger, it's not just needing to use your prowess or your roar in order to feel confident. It's knowing that just because you're being yourself, you can be confident. And then some citrine for the solar plexus chakra as well. And this is a stone of positivity, joy, abundance. With the Mangano calcite that I showed you earlier, that definitely is heart chakra, and it is a good stone for helping to lean into forgiveness, lean into healing from traumas. And then real quick, we've got some bumblebee jasper. So this particular piece has a little yellow and also a little orange on it. So we've got some solar plexus and sacral. We also have those darker colors. This is another bumblebee jasper to help with grounding. So really this is all your chakras coming together, but we're just focusing a little bit on the solar plexus and sacral. And then we've got some carnelian. Carnelian is that sacral chakra, passion, creativity, our intimacy and connections with others. All right, so enough of that talking. We are going to pull a card to see what is some of the intention that we can put into this. My intention for the Reiki is being able to help you feel not only grounded, but having that, like, regal is the word coming into my head, not like the power and control confidence, but the at peace, balanced, I am here, I am me, as myself. That regal way to just carry yourself, that I exist and that's okay. All right, so I am being called to the Priestess of Light deck. This is one of my newer ones that I've gotten, and this is by Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. So we'll pull at least one card from here. Whenever I say one card, typically more than one come out of the deck. And possibly why I was drawn to the card is not only the color, where it has that yellowish color, but it's also got a tiger on there that I didn't even notice. I guess I did notice, I just didn't notice that I noticed, if that makes sense. So this is great because you're getting to see me, and I try to do this in any video that I record. Very rarely do I edit or stop and start a video unless it's just really necessary. Just being myself and embracing that. And that's what I hope to send an intention and energy to you. All right, so we'll see if a card comes out. It feels like there is going to be a card that comes out. Oh, this one just flipped over. All right, so we have 26. Oh, this is wonderful. Because this is August, the 8/8 portal. August is the 8th month, so the 8th month, 8th day, 8/8. This card is 26, 2 and 6 break down to 8, and it is Earth Magic. Fearless, removing obstacles. And you have this beautiful warrior coming through on her horse. And with that, there's so much confidence that she has within herself. And this is the Priestess deck, so she can be seen as a priestess. And again, like I said, we're bringing in that sun energy. So new beginnings. What a perfect card for this Reiki. I know we're at 10 minutes, but I am, as I said, a storyteller, and I like to kind of get the information out as well as do the thing. So these are some copper hand cuffs for your hands that my brother made for me. I sent him a photo and said, hey, can you make these? And he did, and I will tell you this, as soon as I put them on, it's not that you can't do Reiki and have the energy come through without them. I've been doing Reiki for many, many years, I guess since about 2012, and the energy always comes through, and if I'm around people who need Reiki, my hands start getting hot. But with these copper cuffs for your hands, immediately it gets to that hot intensity. So I'm going to close my mouth now and send you Reiki. I want you to focus on whether you close your eyes, keep them open, whether you are doing something while I do this, or you're focusing on the just being peaceful, calm, closing your eyes and receiving the energy. Focus on what it would look like for you to just be yourself. What would it feel like for you to feel confident, to not feel like you have to worry about what others think of you, or if every action that you do is the right action, just being yourself. So in manifesting this month, my intention, my wish for you is that you manifest an internal confidence and self-awareness that says, I am who I am. And whatever people think of me, that doesn't matter as long as I feel comfortable within my own skin. All right. And when I do Reiki, I call in my big four, God, my angels, guides, and ancestors. And I also call in the Ascended Masters. I don't always talk when I do Reiki, but right now I want you to know what we're doing. So we're starting at the crown chakra and visualizing a column of white or golden light coming down from heaven, source, God, angels, whatever it is for you, into your crown chakra. And I want you to focus on the top of your head. Focus on how it feels. Maybe you feel nothing. Maybe you feel a tingle. Maybe you feel some heat. Remember to breathe in deep and let it out, allowing yourself to go deeper into a state of feeling completely relaxed. Just notice the sensations. And I want you to see that golden or white light traveling down from the crown of your head and moving down to the middle of your brow between your eyes. This is called our third eye chakra. It is associated with our intuition. I want you to focus on that area and see how you feel. Are you noticing anything there? Are you seeing any images behind your eyes? Any colors? Do you feel any pressure? Again, it could be another sensation like tingling or heat. Could even feel like somebody has a hand on that area. You may feel nothing at all, and that's okay. Take another deep breath in and release. Feeling your body grounding more, feeling heavier, not in a bad way, like a weighted blanket, drifting into comfort. And now imagine that that column of light moves down further from your third eye to your throat. It's radiating now all the way from your crown to your throat, filling your mind with healing, brightness, and contentment. Focus on your throat area. Notice anything that feels uncomfortable. Notice if any tension releases. I want you to think about, is there something that you want to say but you haven't? Are you holding yourself back from saying the things that are true to you for fear of what others may think? Or are you sometimes coming out, saying things very forcefully, and it doesn't always come across the way that you want for it to? Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And as you let that breath out, I want for you to imagine yourself allowing yourself just to speak plainly, to speak truthfully, to be comfortable with the words that you're saying, knowing that it's okay for you to speak your truth. It's okay for you to set boundaries, because boundaries are what keep us from getting to the point that we either pull away and hide or we become more aggressive. Sit with that for a moment. I'm seeing the blue light of the throat chakra in front of my eyes. And so I want for you to try to imagine this blue light and feel it growing in your throat, not in a way that it blocks, but in a way that it's helping to move along energy, to release that tightness, to release that blockage. Take a deep breath in and let it go. We're going to take that gold and white light and we're going to bring it down from our throat into our heart chakra, right in the center of your chest. You can imagine a green or pink light. I want you to think of something that lights your heart up, that makes you feel loved or loving. I want you to focus on things that you love about yourself. Take a moment. Think of at least one thing that you absolutely love about yourself. I want you to feel in your body how that makes you feel. And if there's any doubt or negative self-talk, if you start disqualifying your positive, we're going to take a deep breath and let that go. Release it. Those negative thoughts are not real. They are judgments that you have of yourself. Whether others have said them or not, you held on to them for too long. I want you to see that green or pink light expanding. Feel it in your chest. Feel that love flowing into your body and allowing yourself to feel confident that you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You don't need validation from anyone else. You don't have to do anything to gain that love or worthiness. It is there because you are you. You are worthy just because. Take a deep breath in. Any heaviness that you felt, release that out. Let it go. We're going to take that light and bring it down to our solar plexus chakra, right at the top of the belly. I want you to envision a yellow light. And if it looks muted at all, I want you to see those darker areas dissipating and just this bright yellow in front of you. And that bright yellow filling your belly and pushing away any anxieties, pushing away any worries, allowing you to relax any muscles in your neck, shoulders, jaw, your back, your hips, your legs, any muscles that may be tense with the stress and anxiety that you have carried. It's time to let that go. If there's not anything that you can do about what worries you, you have to refocus on something that you can do something about. Breathe in again. And as you let go, I want you to just feel yourself kind of melting into the floor, the chair that you're sitting in. You're laying in bed, melting into the bed, releasing any heaviness or tension, moving your neck, shoulders, whatever you need to do. That anxiety has carried too much weight. It has caused too much pain, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Take another deep breath and let it go. I want you to remind yourself that you are worthy, you are a wonderful and beautiful being, not because of what you can do for anyone else or what you can give them, but because you exist. Whew, my hands are getting hot. This always happens with Reiki. I want you to focus now on the area between your hips, your lower abdomen. This is your sacral chakra. And with that, we're going to focus on an orange light. And again, if there's any darkness, any areas that are not bright, that are dull, I want you to focus on brightening that orange, I want you to think about things that make you feel excited, things that bring in this feeling of passion and intensity of energy, that you just are completely feeling joy. Something that you create. It can be when you're singing, it can be art that you do, it can be talking and making connections with others, teaching, anything that brings you joy and passion. Think about your relationships with others, not just intimate. It can be platonic and friendships, family members too. But seeing yourself, allowing yourself to be authentic, allowing yourself to release any judgments you have that hold you back from just being yourself, and allowing yourself to shine in those moments when you're connecting with others. I want you to focus on what are things that bring in passion and creativity for you. What do you need right now? It could even be that you allow yourself to sing out loud while you're in the shower or the car. It could be that you allow yourself to just dance around the room listening to music. It could be that you pull out a sketch pad or a notebook. Write a poem. Just write. Draw something. Walk in nature. Enjoy time with a loved one. Whatever it is that brings you that feeling of passion, that feeling of confidence, that feeling of creativity. Take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, see that orange light getting brighter and your whole body feeling rejuvenated with a fire inside, a desire to do things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, that make you feel alive. Sit with that emotion for a minute as you take another breath in. And this time as you release, we're going to bring that light down further, down into the sacral chakra, the root chakra. The root chakra being our grounding area, a place that we have a sense of safety, security, a foundation. And the root chakra is that lower area of your hips. I was trying to say pelvis and hips at the same time. And with your root chakra, you can imagine a red color. You can also see black if that's a color that's comforting to you, that makes you feel, again, not heavy like sadness, grief, depression, but heavy like a weighted blanket. So red and black are the colors of that root chakra. Take a deep breath in. And again, when you release, feel yourself just melting down, feeling relaxed, allowing your body to release all tension. As that white and golden light travel down your legs, your ankles, and your feet. And imagine that the light starts to come out from the bottom of your feet, growing like roots, grounding and connecting you to the earth. All chakras must work together for them to be completely balanced. If one is unbalanced, it affects the others. So in this August Leo season, when you work on manifesting your confidence, allow yourself to feel safe and secure to be yourself. Allow yourself, to trust your judgment, to speak your truth clearly, to have confidence in what you think and what you say. And if you need clarification or validation, focus on that third eye and connecting to your intuition and your higher self. Focus on that crown and connecting with whatever it is that you feel connected to. The creator, source, universe, higher self, God, Allah, whatever it is. Whatever it is for you. Take a deep breath in as we finish off this Reiki. One more release. Allowing all your muscles to just relax. Thank you for joining this Reiki session, for watching this video. I just dropped one of my copper handcuffs. And again, depending on if I edit this video or not, I may need to show this card again, but I think it's important to really just focus on this message one more time. 26, breaking down to an 8. Earth magic, fearlessness, removing obstacles, The obstacles are the anxiety, the fear of judgments, the doubt, all of those things that hold you back. Remove those. Because in order for you to manifest a life that you love, that you feel comfortable with, or even abundance, whatever it is that you're looking for you to align with what you feel is right, whatever that is, right for you, you have to release all of the things that are weighing you down and holding you back. And sometimes that may be people that we love. We don't have to completely let them go unless that is what would be most helpful to you. But we can love from a distance. But either way, please, in the spirit of this Leo season and the 8/8 portal, focus on manifesting for you whatever that confidence is going to look like. What is it that you need to bring in that tiger energy? What is it that you need to bring in the fiery energy of the sacral chakra? Here's a fire quartz. That's what I was looking for. And that fiery energy of that Leo season. We're coming into August. We're not yet in autumn, but we're preparing for that harvest. So part of that is you being able to do the work now, so that come August, you're just 100% authentically in yourself, comfortable, confident, and at peace. Thank you.